things. And all of these words that you are underlining, guys, these words would either be pronounced in the audio by the speaker, or the synonyms of these words would be pronounced for sure, 100%. So these are the synonyms, the ones which I'm asking you to underline: the adjectives, the nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. If you just underline them quickly by reading it, you would either be listening to the same word in the audio, or you would be listening to its synonym. And synonym, once they are using, if they are using synonym, that's called as paraphrasing of the sentence. Synonym. And then finally, the option number C, whether fewer women than men study physics at college. Yeah, fewer women than men. Just underline this one. You don't literally have to remember all of these. So if you just underline this, you would come to know if they are talking about less women studying. If you want to underline studying also, you can do that. Okay, studying at the college. Yeah. So let's now listen to the audio and let's see what exactly is that the what do you call, the audio talks about them.
Yes, but they were all doing physics courses as part of their studies.
That's correct. So, as I understood it, Miyake and co. started from the fact that women are underrepresented in introductory physics courses at college, and also that on average, the women who do enroll on these courses perform more poorly than the men. No one really knows why this is the case.
Yeah, but what the researchers wanted to find out was basically
what the researchers wanted to find out. What to see, I have underlined the word investigate. Investigate means to find out, right? This is how you would come to know. And I also came to know that the audio now came to in the context of question number 22, 22nd, right? But what the researchers wanted to find out was, well, he'll talk about that. Now that this time has come for you to take a look at options A, B, and C. Find out means to investigate, isn't it? It's all simple, guys. It's all about how quickly you can read. So I'm talking about multiple choice questions. How quickly you can read and underline the nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs, and then do the same for the options as well, and then get those synonyms that you have underlined. If you get this doing quickly, you got to practice a little bit for this. We'll do this third and the fourth section again tomorrow because you guys are not facing a lot of difficulties in the sections 1 and 2. So we'll do sections 3 and 4 again tomorrow, a different test. And I'm sure that this tip which I'm giving you, that will really, really help you. All right, so let's see what exactly they are talking. I'm just rewinding 10 seconds back. I'm rewinding the audio by 10 seconds. Let's listen to it once again. Okay, let me read it out once again so that it remains fresh in your mind. The aim of me now, guys, I'm getting into an in-depth explanation and giving the tip more practically so that you guys can crack this one. The major problem which people face in listening is the multiple choice questions itself, especially if the options are having lengthy sentences like these. Okay, so that's why I'm spending as much time as possible for you to become well versed with it. Once you become well versed, you'll be more confident. All right, so let me read the question and the options once again for question number 22nd. The aim of Miyake's study was to investigate what? What kind of women choose to study physics, or a way of improving women's performance in physics, or whether fewer women than men study physics at college. Okay, so what was the aim of the investigation? Let's take a look.
Perform more poorly than the men. No one really knows why this is the case.
Yeah, but what the researchers wanted to find out was basically what they could do about the relatively low level of the women's results. But in order to find a solution, they needed to find out more about the nature of the problem.
Right. Now,
Guys, did you get it? Who can tell me now? Okay, you can give a half answer as well, but at least try. Why do you think I've given you the answer? The answer is a B. Why don't you think answer A, sorry, option number A is the answer? Why should we select option B? Who can say? Did you guys get the paraphrasing? It's all about paraphrasing. A few of the words have already been used also. Any idea? Or shall I rewind it a bit? Okay, I'll rewind. Yeah, Azmat?
Sir, rewind.
Sure. So take a look at it and you guys let me know, okay? You can go wrong, no problem. I'm just rewinding it.
Relatively low level of the women's
No,
results.
wait, so let me just rewind it further.
Why this is the case?
Yeah, but what the researchers wanted to find out was basically what they could do about the relatively low level of the women's results. But in order to find a solution, they needed to find out more about the nature of the problem.
He has said the words which are the paraphrased phrase of this phrase. The paraphrasing is in this part. The way of improving women's performance. Who could get that paraphrased part of the sentence in the audio? Who can tell me the words that he has used? Yeah, you want me to replay this again? I want you guys to figure it out and let me know.
Perform more poorly than the men. No one really knows why this is the case.
Yeah, but what the researchers wanted to find out was basically what they could do about the relatively low level of the women's results. But in order
What they could do to relatively
low level.
low level. Yeah, so it means ये लड़कियां जो है बहुत पढ़ाई में फिजिक्स की पढ़ाई में बहुत अच्छे नहीं हैं, लिहाजा इन लोगों के वास्ते हम क्या कर सकते हैं, मतलब how to improve the way of improving women's performance in physics. Simple, right? Cool. Way of improving is here the crux of the sentence. Yep, so this is how you would do it. So Azmat got it. How about Feroz and Sayeda? I'm going very slow. I'm trying to understand. Yeah, Sayeda?
No, sir, same. Low level. He used low level.
Yeah, you got it right. Okay, you didn't go wrong here at all.
No, no.
Okay, cool. Now Feroz had a problem in understanding this. Feroz, did you get it now?
Yes, sir. Hello.
All right, so yes, so
Yes,
got you. Okay,
I got.
fine. Okay, so let's proceed now to question number 23rd. 23rd says the female physics students were were wrong to believe. So over here, the word wrong and believe is the, and you can also, if you wish to, you can underline the female students. You don't literally have to worry about the word physics because here they are talking about physics itself. Yeah. So the female physics students were wrong to believe. ऐसा क्या सोच रहे थे फिजिक्स पढ़ने वाले लड़कियां जो कि गलत था, ठीक है? What was the teachers marked them in an unfair way? बच्चियां समझ रहे थे, गलत समझ रहे, बच्चों की गलत सोच ये थी कि हमारे टीचर्स हमको जो है कम मार्क्स होना बोल के कम मार्क्स दे रहे हैं, ठीक है? So teacher marked them, teachers marked unfairly or unfair way, ठीक है? The male students expected them to do badly. वो लोग ये समझ रहे थे, उन लोगों का ये परसेप्शन था कि मेल स्टूडेंट्स क्लास के ये समझते हैं कि हम लोग फिजिक्स में बुरे हैं, ठीक है? अगर ऐसा सोच रहे हैं तो जो है वो लोग की सोच ये रॉन्ग थी, रॉन्ग तो ऑलरेडी है यहाँ पे, तो यू हैव टू कैच द वर्ड wherein the audio speaker, the speakers in the audio are telling that where exactly were they wrong in. The second thing is the female students were thinking that the male students think that they perform bad in physics. Expected them to do badly, ठीक है? And then finally this option C is their test results were lower than the male students. Overall अगर पूरों का अगर results हम देखें तो लड़कियां समझ रहे थे कि पूरे as a class as a group देखा गया तो लड़कियां समझ रहे थे कि वो लोग लड़कों से overall बुरा perform किए हैं physics में, ठीक है? Their results were lower than the male students. अब आप लोग कंफ्यूजन कहाँ होता मालूम, यहाँ पर कंफ्यूजन होता बी और सी में. यू गेट कंफ्यूज्ड इन ऑप्शंस बी एंड सी. बट व्हाट्स द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बी एंड सी? यहाँ पर भी कंपैरिजन की बात हो रही है मेल एंड फीमेल की, और ऑप्शन नंबर सी में भी बात हो रही है कंपैरिजन मेल एंड फीमेल स्टूडेंट्स की, लेकिन यहाँ पर है एक्सपेक्टेड. The female the female students were thinking that the male students only expected. सिर्फ सोचे हैं, वो कैसा सोच रहे थे वो लोग, बच्चे हमारे ताल्लुक से ऐसा सोचते हैं कि हम लोग, लेकिन थर्ड ऑप्शन नंबर सी में क्या है, रियलिटी है कि रिजल्ट्स ही हमारे पूरे जो है गलत आए हैं बोल के ऐसा सोचना उनका, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पर दीज टू ऑप्शंस लुक वेरी क्लोज बट दे आर नॉट वेरी क्लोज. ऑप्शन नंबर बी इज मोर फिक्शनल, दे आर जस्ट थिंकिंग, but option number C is also related to thinking, but it's got to do more with results. All right, cool. So let's play the audio and let's see. Results were lower. This is the crux of this sentence. Now you might be understanding, you might be asking me a question, Aleem, how is that you are underlining which word? How should we come to know which word to underline? I told you already, you have to underline the verbs. Now the results, a result is a noun. Were is a verb, although an auxiliary verb. And then lower is, um, it is an adjective actually, right? So how are the results? They were lower. So lower is the adjective. You might also say male students. If you wish to do and underline this also, you can also do this, male students. But you don't literally have to worry about their and test, than, and the. All right, let me play the audio now and let's see what is the answer.
In order to find a solution, they needed to find out more about the nature of the problem.
Right. Now, let's see if I can remember. It was that in the physics class, the female students thought the male students all assumed that women weren't any good at physics.
Yeah, they all assumed. Assume बोलते हैं ना अपन, assume. She says assume in the accent. Assume का मतलब यहाँ पर कहाँ है? Wrongly to believe. Assume मतलब सिर्फ गुमान करना. ठीक है, लोग हम परेशान हो जाते हैं ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, रात में आपकी नींद होशियार हुई, लाइट चली गई है, आपका ये परसेप्शन है कि तख्त हिल रहा, कोई भूत जो है हिला रहा. दैट इज योर असम्पशन. आप भाई को उठाते, भैया उठो जी, यहाँ पे जो है जलजला भी नहीं आ रहा मगर मेरा तख्त हिल रहा है, ऐसा दिख रहा, मेरे को भूत वूत दिख रहा. आपके भाई यार बोलते हैं, अरे सो जा यार, वो क्या 12 बजे 1-2 बजे उठा के हमारी नींद खराब कर रहे हैं. सो दैट्स ओनली योर assumption. Assumption is, it need not necessarily be correct. So this is where they are indicating that the female students were wrong to believe. What were they wrong to believe? Okay, so let me rewind it and replay this. They were wrong to, you got the answer already, okay, in the audio when I played just now, but let's take a look at it again.
It was that in the physics class, the female students thought the male students all assumed that women weren't any good at physics. Was that it?
Women students were not very good at it. At what? At physics. Yeah, they all thought that the male students all assumed that they are not very good at physics. At it means at physics. Yeah, तो फिर is that it बोल रहे उन्हें, ऐसा है नहीं, ऐसे समझे ना लोग. That's what we say, right, in Urdu. So which means they were thinking certainly in that way. Okay, so that's why you have to select the option number B as the answer. The male students expected them to do badly. बच्चे समझ रहे थे कि वो लोग, नहीं, बच्चियां समझ रहे थे कि बच्चे उन लोगों को कमतर जान रहे हैं. अरे ना, क्या बच्चियां जो है उन लोगों को नहीं आता फिजिक्स, ऐसा बच्चे बोल रहे हैं बोल के लड़कियां समझ रहे थे. ठीक है, तो that's what she says in the audio and that's your answer, right guys? Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right, cool. Feroz and Saida, got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, perfect, cool. All right, and let's move on to 25th. I'm sorry, 24th. 24th says Miyake's team asked the students to write about. अब इन लोग क्या करे? अब इन लोगों की जो है जहनी हालत ऐसी है बच्चियों की जो फिजिक्स पढ़ रहे हैं, अब इन लोगों के फिजिक्स के परफॉर्मेंस को अच्छा करना, तो कैसा करना? तो उन लोगों को एक राइटिंग टास्क दिए. अब राइटिंग टास्क में क्या लिखो बोले उन लोग, ये है आपका सवाल. ठीक है, सो Miyake's team asked the students to write about. Asked students write about. अब इतना अगर आप अंडरलाइन कर लिए, if you concentrate on these things, underline this, that would be helpful, and try to do at least this underlining, especially of questions 24th, sorry, questions 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, as well as with their options in those 30 seconds. I know guys it is slightly tougher, but it is doable. I want you guys to do this, and let's do this. I'll give you the task today. कल हम कौन सा ऑडियो प्ले करेंगे मैं उसका आपको आज दे देता हूँ तो you have to work. You don't have to listen to the audio of it. I'll do it. I'll let you guys listen tomorrow. But what you would do is you'll be reading the questions and you would be underlining those words which are nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. Right? Looks like Saida, you got a question.
No, sir.
All right, cool. So this is what it is. Now the question number 24th is Miyake's team asked the students to write about what they enjoyed about physics. Studying physics is nothing but physics. The successful experiences of other people. Successful experience of others. Okay? And something that was important to them personally. Okay? Important personally. Okay? अब बच्चियों को जो है फिजिक्स में अच्छे मार्क्स नहीं आ रहे हैं तो क्या करना तो मियाँ की जो टीम है जो रिसर्च कर रही थी इनके ऊपर ये बच्चियों के ऊपर वो लोग बोले एक ऐसे लिखो अब ऐसे किसके ऊपर लिखो बोले दैट इज द क्वेश्चन नंबर 24 let's see in the audio what have they asked them to write about.
And they thought that the men expected them to get poor results in their tests.
That's what the women thought, and that made them nervous, so they did get poor results.
And this is still related to question number 23. Let's proceed now.
But actually, they were wrong. No one was making any assumptions about the female students at all.
This is also the answer which you are getting from the audio for question number 23, that option number B is the right answer. Right, now they will be talking about 24th.
Anyway, what Miyake's team did was quite simple, getting the students to do some writing before they went into the physics class. What did they call it?
Values affirmation. They had to write an essay focusing on things that were significant to them, not particularly to do with the subject they were studying, but more general things like music or people who mattered to them.
Right.
Music or people who mattered to them. अब फिजिक्स क्लास में जाने से पहले बच्चियों को क्या बोले एक ऐसे लिखो अब इससे में ऐसे में क्या लिखना राइट अबाउट एनीथिंग विच mattered to them but not related to studies or physics but related to something which is very significant to them like music and whatever they liked, maybe their family members. So ये music, the reason, the hobbies and interest के बारे में अगर जो बोला जा रहा है, what is that? That is more important to them personally, right? So the word we had underlined, the word personally, उसको पैराफ्रेज किया जा रहा है ऑडियो में, right? And significant, वो बोला, that is nothing but important. I think he said important or significant. So the word is there in the audio. If the word important is not there, the word significant, if that's there, yeah, what did he say? Sayada, do you remember?
Yes, sir. Significant.
He said significant. So the words, yeah,
More significant.
significant is there. So this is the paraphrased word in the audio for important, right? So anything which is related to, for example, if I tell you, guys, write something about your hobbies, write something about you, something that you like, something about your parents. So that is more personal to you. That is not related to the domain that you are studying in your college. That's not related to physics, right? So that is more personal. Yeah. ये हो गया है ठीक है fine. I hope this is clear and let's take a look at 25th now. What was the aim of the writing exercise done by the subjects? अब ये पर्सनल टॉपिक के बारे में जो लिखो बोलकर बोले थे बच्चियों को फिजिक्स क्लास में एंटर होने से पहले ये क्यों करवाए ऐसा आकिरा मियाकी और इसकी टीम ठीक है स्ट्रेस कम करने के लिए टू रिड्यूस स्ट्रेस ठीक है या वर्बल एबिलिटी उन लोगों की इंग्लिश अच्छी करने के वास्ते या टू एनकरेज लॉजिकल थिंकिंग उन लोगों की लॉजिकल थिंकिंग को जो है एनकरेज करने के लिए नाउ this is not a lot of content, okay? The content is less, so you would not face any challenge in getting the answer, okay? So let's see what they say in the audio.
Right. So the idea of doing the writing is that
The idea of doing the writing means the maqsad ye writing karwane ka means the aim of the writing. Idea of the writing, aim of the writing. Remember last time I had underlined the aim writing. Aim of the writing is nothing but the idea of the writing. right? This is the paraphrasing. That's what I'm telling you. If you just underline those words, pick and choose the nouns, adjectives, verbs and adverbs. If you underline them, know it's अच्छा वो synonyms भी जो इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं वो ऐसा कोई hi-fi word भी नहीं है. You know that the synonym of aim is the idea. Aim, idea, goal, these are all the synonyms. You know it very well. You would be able to pick it very quickly, right? And this is how, once I tell you, this is how you would improve your comprehension and understand. Comprehension means understanding of the content which is given to you in the written form, right? So the idea was what? Let's take a look.
This gets the students thinking in a positive way.
And putting these thoughts into words can relax them and help them overcome the psychological factors.
He said the answer. Now, there's one thing which is coming into picture, one word, which is thinking, right? That might confuse you, and few of you might have heard thinking. अरे यार thinking है यहाँ पर चलो टिक कर देंगे नहीं. So that's what listening is. That's what is listening, guys. How would you prove that you have good listening skills? सिर्फ टेक्निकली थिंकिंग है बोल के थिंकिंग यहाँ पे भी आ रहा ना टिक कर देंगे बोलकर नहीं, ऐसा काम चलने वाला नहीं है, ऐसा तुक्का मारना नहीं. What you got to do, you got to understand what this entire phrase talks about in option number C, in option number B, in option number A, right? How would you be able to do that? Again, by underlining those 4 types of words. And then she said, although she said the word thinking, but she said, what thinking? Positive thinking. But here the option number C is not talking about positive thinking, it's talking about logical thinking. Logical thinking is different from positive thinking. Positive thinking बोलते अरे मेरे साथ जो भी होगा अच्छा ही होगा. That is positive thinking. लेकिन लॉजिकल थिंकिंग किसको बोलते? ऐसा हुआ तो ऐसा होगा, ऐसा हुआ तो ऐसा होगा, ऐसा होगा तो फिर ऐसा ही होगा, राइट? यू कम विथ क्या व्हाट इज लॉजिक. फॉर एग्जांपल, आपके मदर जो है चूल्हे पे चाय का प्याला कैसा रख सकते हैं? सॉस पैन रखे, समझिए चाय है उसमें, ठीक है, वो उबल गया फिर आप जो है उन्होंने फॉर एग्जांपल आपकी मम्मी चाय रखकर चाय चढ़ा के जो है भूल गए. उसके बाद फिर आप आते बाहर से, स्कूल से आते 4 बजे हुए रहते हैं, स्कूल या कॉलेज से आते व्हाटएवर, यू कम एंड यू फाइंड के स्टव खुला है, सॉरी स्टव का नॉब खुला है लेकिन आंच नहीं है, आग नहीं है नॉब में, और चाय उबलकर जो है नीचे थोड़ी स्टव पे गिरी हुई है. यू विल थिंक लॉजिकली, हाँ मम्मी चढ़ाए होंगे, ये चढ़ा के बहुत देर हुई होंगी, वो जब तक वो देर में जो है उबल गई होंगी, चाय उबल के आंच पे गिरी, आंच पे गिरते ही चूल्हा बंद हो गया और जो है ये अब तक गिरे हुआ है ये, ठीक है, फिर गैस की भी बुआ रही साथ से. दिस इज लॉजिकल थिंकिंग, that's not positive thinking. So what she was talking in the audio was about positive thinking, so that's why this is not the option, because this talks about logical thinking, not positive thinking. But he says later on, this boy says in the audio that it helps them relax. Relax is the paraphrased word for reducing stress, you know. So that's your option number 2. For those who said 25th is what, if you asked me to explain, that's your answer.